What is going on, everybody? Justin from Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review this week. If you're new to my channel and you're looking for that bang for your buck for knives and EDC gear, hit that subscribe button down below. If you like what I'm doing here, throw me a thumbs up. Alright guys, before I get started, I just want to give a reminder that there's just over 24 hours left to get entered into my 500 subscriber giveaway. I will be giving away a custom handmade leather 2-slot pocket organizer or leather minimalist wallet made by Donnie over at DNS Customs. This is just an example of some of his work. So as you can see, beautiful work, and everything is backed with a lifetime guarantee. So even your prize will be backed by a lifetime guarantee. And I'd also like to give out a shout out to an amazing group on Facebook. Just great bunch of guys, amazing admins, great members, great content. We're actually an affiliate group of theirs. I will put a link to both of those down below. They are EDC Gear and Pocket Knife. Just check it out. If you're on Facebook and you're into some Facebook groups, definitely check it out. I know quite a few of my subscribers are there on that group, and it's just an amazing bunch of guys, real supportive. And I actually took a vote over there and asked what they wanted to see for a review today, and they chose the Ruike P801. So that will be our review today. So Ruike is a company that is an offshoot of Phoenix flashlights, which Phoenix flashlights are amazing. I actually carry a Phoenix flashlight. I have the LD22, or no, the LD20. The LD20. The LD20 is discontinued. Now they have the LD22, which is essentially the same thing with just a couple modifications. So, $29.99 on Blade HQ. I will throw all the specs up here for this. And this is like the 5th time I've done the review because every time I keep forgetting things. So hopefully I can nail it this time. Beautiful knife. We're going to go through the outside first before I open it. Real nice blue anodized pocket clip. And this pocket clip actually will be coming off of this knife as soon as I'm done with the review. And it'll be going back on my Tuya bruiser. So if you have a Tuya bruiser and you're looking for a sweet pocket clip like something like this, there you go, $29.99. You get a sweet clip and you get a really nice knife at the same time. Stone wash finish. That's what the SF on the model number is. They also have a black wash finish, which doesn't come with the blue anodized hardware. It's all black washed. Frame lock. Fit and finish is really nice. Center is real good. Just a real clean overall knife. It's almost falls into your come on, think of the word, gentleman's knife. I mean, it's only an inch wide. I mean, this is something you could carry in a very urban situation, which I would recommend this knife only for urban carry. I'll tell you why here in a little bit. But even in like a tuxedo or something with that pocket clip, I mean, you're talking, that thing completely disappears. So something that's easily concealable. You know, it's real small, it's not bulgy, and it runs on bearings. So yeah, it just real nice for the money. The pivots, both sides have the adjusting the torque. I cannot think of words. It's Friday once again. Friday. It's a 3CR stainless handle. I need to get my scale out. We'll get a weight on that. It's got your lanyard hole, no tube on it. A couple of back spacers. Just real overall clean. And there's something that these guys did that I don't believe I've seen on any other production knife. So we'll go ahead and get some size comparisons. You got a 3.5-inch blade on this one here. We'll throw out the R2D2. Let's get this in better shot. Alright. And then we'll take the Kaiser Roach. We'll change it up for perspective's sake. Got your Kaiser Roach, which is just a nice beefy knife. Hi, 0426, which is just huge to this thing. PHL knives, Mini John, last ditch knife. Love this knife. I will be doing a review on it here shortly. I just need to talk to Rich and get some background on his company and his story some, because I want to be able to give you guys a review. Like, everybody knows some of these other companies, but nobody knows these little companies like that. So I want to get a good review for him. And, of course, a Bic lighter in Ben Blue. I'm going to continue with the Ben Blue Bic lighter until somebody finally says something to him and he comes over and comments on one of my videos for it. I like the Ben Blue. But what these guys do that I haven't seen on any other knives is they actually put a mirror edge on it. I mean, if you guys have had, I suppose, actually, maybe, I can't remember, but maybe the Swiss Army knife, but that's such a small bevel, I guess I can't even recall. But a zero tolerance, you can see the grind lines in it. R2D2, you can see the grind lines in it. Even the Kaiser Roach. So, yeah, you know, just little touches like that. Stuff like that's what impresses me. Let's go with some of the negatives on this real quick and get them out of the way. One pocket position only. Right side tip up. There's no even option to go on the other side. There's actually, it's milled out for this to sit flush. So, to me, it's perfect. To some, it might not be. Another con, I would say, it's not really a con. It's just, to me, it seems, I don't know if they just did it for aesthetics, but the thumb studs are almost pointless. They are very hard. Like, you will never just open this with a thumb stud because it's so difficult to do. Maybe it's just mine. If you have one and you can flip yours open with the thumb studs, let me know, because I cannot. And the last con, which is also not too bad of a con, because this is very common in a lot of knives, is the pivot tends to come loose with playing with it. But a little blue Loctite, make sure it's blue Loctite, not red Loctite. Red Loctite you have to heat up to get off, but the blue Loctite will hold that in place. Some people don't like to do it. If you don't get real generous with it and just splurt it all on there, you should be all right. So you get the 14C28 Scanvic steel, which, if anybody that's used the Scanvic steels knows that stuff loves to be razor sharp. Doesn't have the greatest edge retention, doesn't have the worst edge retention either. Super easy to sharpen. I mean, it's easy to put a razor's edge on this. And this has got a full flat grind. Like I said, stone wash all the way through and through. And the jimping actually has something to offer. It's just aggressive enough that my finger doesn't slide, so I really like that. And the pocket clip's extremely deep. Two things right there that I always gripe about, they nailed. For the price and what you get. But like I said earlier about the urban carry, the reason I say that is I've talked to some people and they said that with the bearings not being enclosed, that they will actually gum up with dirt and dust and grime and stuff if, you're out backpacking or something like that, or fishing or whatnot. But, yeah, so that's why I kind of recommend. Plus, there's no grip with the stainless. I mean, it's stainless steel. If you're sweaty and you're grimy and wet, that's not going to have anything to offer for you. So I would say probably 100% urban carry. Like I said, it's pretty close to gentleman's knife, and I don't think this would really scare any of the, in the great words of Joe over at Common Man's Conservation, the sheeple. And they do a really nice job on the marking as well, I'd have to say, because they didn't billboard this thing up real bad. Real simple. No made in China mark anywhere. We got about 50% for the frame lock. And it's just, like I said, just an amazing knife. So for the price, and I was talking to a couple guys, they said they've just been waiting to pull the trigger, but they haven't heard much about these rake knives. For the $29.99, I actually got this one from $20 off of a gentleman on Facebook, Daniel Adams. So, I mean, if you can find a deal, it's even better, but I still say that it's worth the $30 because it's a very quality knife. It's decent materials. It's fun to play with. It's very classy, and it's not going to scare off the sheeple. So, yeah, I would say if you're looking, you've been waiting to see somebody talk about it and whatnot, definitely worth pulling the trigger on it. And we'll get a quick weight on it. We'll do ounces for us Americans, and we'll do grams for the overseas. So we got 4.187 ounces and 118.7 grams. So, I mean, it's not a heavy knife by any means. But I do really like it. I definitely say if you're looking to get it, go ahead and pull the trigger. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. It does need to be taken apart when you get it and clean. Like I said, maybe it was just mine, but I talked to some other guys as well that did the same thing. So I did take it apart, cleaned up the bearings, oiled it all up, and like I said, it takes minimal effort to flip this thing. And you don't ever fail either, I mean. So there you go. That's all I really got on this, guys. All right. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. You guys looking to pull the trigger? Just do it. Hit me up later if you buy one. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, this is Justin from Blue Collar Survival. Don't forget about my giveaway. You guys be safe.